But this is how I actually quit my job, working at a Guitar Center distribution plant, to now making 3 or 4 times that much, making music in the comfort of my own home. I'm actually a trumpet player by trade, been playing since I was a wee little lad. Like most other musicians, I thought I was going to grow up and be a rock star. Got a full ride scholarship to go play music, then got a chance to do some touring around the world, which was incredibly fun to do at the time. But when I got back home, everything changed. The faculty members invited me out to a concert. I was thinking, all right, I'll go catch a vibe with some of my friends. And the show was cool. I go out to the foyer and pick up a pamphlet, and I realize this is not just your average concert. This was actually a benefit concert because the guy couldn't afford to pay his health insurance. And I'll never forget this moment. My life flashed before my very eyes. Hey fam, this is your future if you don't do something different. Doing $100 gigs every weekend was cool when you in your 20s, but you always got to work weekends. And I was about to turn 26. I had to come off my parents' insurance too. So I dove headfirst into music production, but I constantly hated devaluing my prices for artists that don't have a budget for music. That's when I found out about sync licensing, where you submit your music to sync reps, shop your music for you while you stay here and make music in the studio. I was super gung-ho about the concept, but didn't really understand that there's a difference between writing for sync and writing for the general public. So after I got signed to a music library, I submitted over 200 tracks before I got my first placement, which took about 18 months, just grinding and trying to figure out exactly how to do this thing. But it was all worth it, because after my first placement for this much at Taco Bell, at this point I told myself I would never sell another beat to an artist ever again. Then I tried to reverse engineer why that one placed and the other ones didn't. That's when the placements kind of started to snowball. And I started shopping my music for even more opportunities. After 6 months, I was able to leave the 9-to-5 for good. I started sharing the process with the homies. The whole crew started getting deals. If you get anything from this story, stop devaluing your music, because it's probably worth way more than you think. For more help, check out the Stand Store and follow to get synced.